Hi, church. I'm Sarah Fenner and I serve with children's ministry. I am also a mom of two boys, and this year has been particularly different for the kids. For instance, they suddenly stopped going to school. They couldn't play outside. There's no playgrounds at the park that they can play on. They're scared of what's going to happen next and what the future is going to be like. And suddenly the rules keep changing. You know, every month, every week at the beginning of quarantine, the rules were constantly changing. And it was hard to keep up with for the adults, but the kids were feeling it a lot too. And even as we've been at home a lot more with our kids, there's been more tension in a lot of families I know, and there's been a lot more stress on the kids. And so everyone is just over it at this point. But unfortunately, it's not over. Another change that has come this year is Pastor Liz's retirement from children's ministry. She's served faithfully for 10 years. And as Brent and I move forward in children's ministry, working off of the 10 years of work that she has done, we're really excited about what's to come in the future. And coming up most quickly is our trunk or treat this Saturday. And now the trunk or treat, it's not really about Halloween. I know it's on Halloween, but that's not the focus. It's not about the candy or about the toys. This trunk or treat is really about the connection and the community, because that's something that all of us have been lacking a great deal, especially the kids. You know, at least as adults, as grown-ups, a lot of us have been able to go back to work and interact at the grocery store, but a lot of the kids have had to stay home from school and to stay home even from going to their usual errands that they would do with their parents. And so they're lacking that connection and that community and a sense of somewhat of normalcy in their life. And so this night is going to be kind of silly and fun, and it's going to be safe. It's going to be a safe place to bring your kids. It's going to be a walkthrough. So it's not going to be the same as Trunk or Treat has been in the last few years, where you come and you stay around and you hang out for a little bit. It's just you're going to be making your way through, probably in and out in about 30 minutes. But the point is really just let's play pretend for a little bit. Let's pretend 2020 is not happening. Let's pretend we're not in quarantine. Coronavirus is not going on, just for a couple of hours for the kids. Let's just play pretend. You know, I was reading Matthew 25, and it says, "Whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." That was Jesus speaking. And I think that our kids are some of the least of these. Our kids have been, I think, some of those that have been hit the hardest during this quarantine time. And imagine the joy. Imagine the joy that they get to have something special this October 31st. And they get to experience something just to bring a little bit of joy to their life. So I'm inviting you to come out and to invite your friends and your family to come out this Saturday, October 31st, from 4 to 6 p.m. and to have some connection, have some community, to bring a little bit of joy to the students.